It does contain the unstoppable
Your mom.
Yu-Gi-Oh! A game that my mom likes to associate with playing with black magic, or worshipping the devil, or having your soul get trapped into a card. And yes, maybe there is one episode where someone's soul does get trapped into a card, but okay, it's just one, alright? Aside from that, it's not really a bad game, okay? It's mostly played by nerds and hot nerds, and sometimes they go behind bleachers and start making out. Maybe that's just a fantasy of mine. But if you play Yu-Gi-Oh! Or you've played just a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! You kind of understand that there's many ways to win the game. You could deck your opponent out, you could reduce their life points to 0, or you could Exodia them. Now, although Exodia decks do suck ass nowadays, like complete dumpster fire ass, it is considered to be the end-all and be-all deck, you know? It's kind of like Thanos collecting all those 5 Infinity Stones, you know? Once that guy has his fucking 5 rocks, the guy's unstoppable. And so is Exodia once you have all 5 pieces, once you got the arm, the leg, the hands, and all that jazz. But the most important question, does Exodia exist anywhere else aside from Yu-Gi-Oh? And the answer is yes, in our hearts. But if we take the concept of the end-all and be-all, which is Exodia, and we kind of apply it onto other things or activities, we kind of see that Exodia exists outside of Yu-Gi-Oh! Such as wrestling. Wrestling has an Exodia move, which is called the banana split, a move that I personally like to use on a Sunday night with a partner of mine. A very embarrassing move for the person getting Exodia, but if you do manage to pull off the banana split onto your opponent, there's a good chance that you're gonna win this wrestling match, and also possibly scar your opponent of embarrassment for the next 5 or 10 years, you know? But you won the match. But if we were to put Exodia and the banana split on a tier list of ultimate finishers, I'd have to say that they'd rank really low, probably around D tier, because of how much effort you have to put into these ultimate finishers. You know, with Exodia, you gotta go through 40 decks within a certain amount of rounds before your opponent kicks their ass. And with the banana split, you gotta actively put a lot of effort in trying to trap an arm and a leg and another arm and a leg, so that way you can put your opponent in complete submission. But what if I were to say that there was one more ultimate finisher that we haven't touched on, the one that goes to the top of the list, the one that is complete SS plus tier 0 of ultimate finishers? Because 1, it requires little effort. 2, it is meta defining. Once people know about it, they always gotta use it. And number 3, it is old reliable. When things get hairy, when things get tough, you always go right back to it. And you know what that is? Your mom. That's right, your mom. Your mom is the ultimate finisher, all right? Always go back to her because she can just get the job done, all right? If someone's bad-mouthing me, all I have to say is your mom, and I walk my ass away. You know, if someone says, where'd you get that shirt? And I say, your mom's closet, boom, you're out of here. Demolish, because your mom is just such a good finisher. And why is that, right? Why is your mom the ultimate finisher? Is it because she's talented, creative, and beautiful? Absolutely not. It's more because she's accessible, she's efficient, and she just gets the job done. It's like get in, get out, get ahead, healed college. And you know, your mom's kind of like flex tape, okay? If you have a leaky faucet, flex tape. If you have a hole in the bottom of your boat, flex tape. If you have a very talkative hostage, flex tape. And your mom's the same way, okay? You can say your mom if someone's insulting you. You can say your mom if someone's giving you a compliment. You can say your mom if someone's firing you, and you will still be on top because it is S tier ultimate finisher. And I'm no guide maker, but I truly believe that your mom is meta defining. You know, it covers all 3 aspects of most fighting games, you know, attack, defense, and support. You know, you could use your mom as an insult to attack someone. You could use your mom as a defense to defend yourself against someone. You know, if someone would ask you, why are you so gay? You could just say, because your mom likes feminine guys. Boom, deflected, and support. And we gotta give roses when roses are due, all right? We gotta thank the man who pushed your mom into the meta so that way everybody can use her, okay? Because before we had your mom to use, we had to rely on other finishers, okay? We had to rely on so what and I don't care. Those were the ultimate finishers back in the late 90s and early 2000s, okay? They were the Raw, Obelisk, and Scyther of finishers. And there was also a rogue finisher, which was the Knot, but it was really complicated, required a lot of setup, a lot of timing, and not even Borat can get it because it was just so confusing. So what's the point that I'm trying to get at aside from your mom being an ultimate finisher? Me me along with many other people that continuously use your mom, we're not going to stop, all right? Because this is meta. This is the ultimate finisher at the moment. And until something else comes along, you're just going to have to keep putting up with us using your mom. And that's okay. But aside from all that, what do you guys think? Is your mom the ultimate finisher, or do you feel like there's better finishers out there that belong at the S tier rank? Let me know in the comments below. This is Stupid Takes. Good night and goodbye.